What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Proto-GT Challenge at Laguna Seca, Week 12 season finale. We're starting off Week 12, hopping in the in the in the Honda HPD ARX-01. This is going to be terrifying. I have no practice. We got about 3-4 minutes to go in and get like a lap or two in if we can. Just going to see how this goes. Just wanted to get one in for participation. I think we've already got our 8 weeks, but wanted to get another one and see if we can maybe grab a couple more points or something. No real goal for this, but we're gonna see how this goes. Not excited. I have no idea what I'm doing. Full send through the corkscrew, James told me, so we'll see. We do have the set from the HPD Discord. I did not build my own this week. Unfortunately, have not had time to build for this week. I don't think I built for Okayama either. I think I used the community one for that. But so no build, so no practice, no testing. No idea what it's going to do. No idea the downforce level we're looking at. Nothing. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, like I said, it's just enjoyable and we can get through it and have some fun. But we'll try to survive. We need a nice 0x race, even if we lose gain, everything. It doesn't matter. So see what we can do here. See what we got. All right. A lot of HPD. 28 cars registered. We're looking at a single split. Splits at 40 cars, so we're definitely looking at a single split. So there's our community group, Laguna. High downforce, obviously, here. Basically no straightaway. We got 3 minutes.
I am. I could use some tips from you.
Should be able to run about.
Follow you around.
Should be able to run about 2 laps here, outlapping the flyer. So, see what we can do. Gonna lose a lot of tire temp here on our outlap. I think we have a short pace lap here. I don't recall exactly, but regardless, don't want to pick up a cone in the nose.
Sorry, Alice, I misjudged the entry.
All right. Just want to get a lap in here so that we don't go into the race session completely cold. CF clinic today in Milwaukee, so just getting back in the swing of things, getting back on the sim, if not running any laps today.
Guys, are you taking the last corner in second or first?
Last corner, I am in first.
Appreciate it.
All right, here we go. A little bit too heavy in there.
It's my lap guide and setups in the Discord if you want to know other places.
You built this, so I can blame you when I suck?
What'd you say?
You built this, so I can blame you when I suck?
Yeah. It's all my fault.
Yeah, I snagged the setup. Haven't had a chance to watch the lap guide yet.
A little bit deep in the one. Got the thing turned at least, though. Obviously, with high downforce, the thing is going to cut pretty hard, but balance is going to be towards understeer, which is not my preference, but obviously we'll make do. A bit of a lockup in that corkscrew. Not my best track or my favorite track. We were okay here in the Solstice back in the day.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, Wyatt. Good luck getting pole and then crashing out of the race.
Single split going to be.
Good luck, everyone. Yeah, be careful of us slow GT cars, too. We're not very quick around some of these turns.
15.4. I have no idea what's fast.
I'm
We'll look. 13.1.
Hey,
Okay, yeah, that is crazy. So we are not up in the ball, but we're usually around Kevin's pace. We saw last week we were around Kevin's pace, so
that's why I'm not racing.
Maybe I can find another half second. Be in the 14s. We should be able to find that here with some seat time. So almost certainly going to be a single split. Not sure how many of these guys are registered to race, but we will get after it regardless. All right, we are ready to go. We might die, we might be awful, but we will give it a go. All right, here we go. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Make sure you drop that like and a sub down below if you haven't already, so I know you appreciate the video, and we'll see if we run some more Pro GT next season. Been good throughout the season, but not sure if it'll make the regular weekly cut for next season. Looks like we got a couple really high IR guys in here, so we're about the seventh HPD out of, I don't know, 20 or so. All right, we'll just get in Q trim since we're only going to have a half lap. All right. There's Liam. He built this set for the community Discord, so this is his set. Not sure if that means that it is the set he's running, but it is what he built for the community, so understandable though if he made some personal tweaks based on his preferences versus what the community would be best served with. So yeah, our car number 11, like I said, we're I believe the 7th HPD, so it's cool. So not going to be up towards the front here. We'd be lucky to snag a top 5 out of this. To help if I shifted. Wasn't paying attention because I never do. So yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of time out here that would come with practice.
Yo,
Just
can you hear me all right?
ARX-01, who the hell's that?
Can hopefully keep it on the island. We need a nice 0x. We've had a lot of disastrous races lately.
Who is Arknight?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Spin the rear tires there off the last corner. That's going to be tricky. Got to avoid that. See if we can find a little time down here in 2-1.
The name's John. This is John.
Traffic's going to be pretty interesting around here as well. Oh, almost followed the dude right off track. The form there, let him gather it up. Not a good place to chuck it up the inside. At least a pair of GTs, which is cool. Well, this is, I guess, the second race of the week, so. First race of the week? First race of the week it must be. So, I don't know if this is the big SOF or how that works, but
whatever.
Regardless, we'll see. Alright. Expect the fast guys to be fast, expect us to be somewhere in the middle. See what we can do. 30-minute race. Be pretty quick laps around here, probably 25 laps or so. No pit stop, obviously, in Pro GT, at least this season. See if they change it up moving forwards, but I'm glad they've kind of reinvigorated the series with the HPD again, instead of being these GTs. Thinking this will probably be a midweek of week 13 video, so I hope everybody's having a nice week 13. There will be dirt that ends up in the corkscrew there as cars run off. Just gotta keep an eye out for that as we look for our marks. Still not quite have the tire temp to attack fully, so we'll just use this first lap as a little bit of a banker. A solid starting lap, and then hopefully we'll nail lap 2 if we can. bit scary through the kink there. Really have to push, but you can't push too much because you'll die. A little bit deep into the corkscrew. Lost maybe a tenth or two there. Still survived those, so. Sun comes out a little bit. That may hurt our lap ever so slightly for lap 2 if it heats up the track a couple degrees. All right, lap 2, here we go. Oh, hit the wall, okay. I thought I was past it and I gave up on this lap because I thought I hit it on the second lap, but. So we're starting from the back. That was weird, I gotta go back and watch that. I thought for sure that we had hit it after the line, which was a mistake regardless, but. Yeah, so there's the line. I hit that well after the line. So that must be a mistake on iRacing's part. It's right under the bridge, so you can't really tell, but the start-finish line is here. And we hit the wall way down here, which I'm not even fully sure we hit. Yeah, it looks like we just touched it, and it sticks out a little bit right there, so. Just a mistake on my part, did damage the left front a little bit, but we were starting from the back because of that, so just a mistake. I don't know what that lap would have been, but probably somewhere up in, a 14, low 14 perhaps, but we are going to be coming from deep now, so changes the mindset a little bit more survival, not die. That was a very weird one. I thought for sure that we were past that line, ready to go, all good, at least on the first lap. And again, if I toss the second lap, I understand, but whatever. So I guess we're going to be starting from deep in the HPD field, and this will be kind of a last to see where challenge. It's not going to be last to first by any means, but we'll see how we stack up with this. $11.9 from Y. That's a heck of a Q lapse. He is flying. I don't even know how many HPDs we have, or if they're all going to qualify. I don't think anybody's going to, or excuse me, I don't think everybody's going to qualify, or at least not everybody's going to make clean laps. But we'll be somewhere. Samuel's not real lap either. He'd start in front of us at the no qualifiers. So we got about 3 minutes here. Top 3 are predictably well clear of everybody else in the top 3. They're all the fast guys. Everybody else kind of D2, D3, D4, somewhere in that range. So did pick up the 0x, but we didn't pick up any actual incident points. So we're still looking like a hopefully good SR day. A lot of Midwest Illinois represented there. Illinois, Midwest. So that's pretty cool. Michigan. Cool to see. I didn't realize that this car was that popular with some of that group. That's okay. Again, I think we would have been somewhere around Kevin. We're usually roughly the pace of him. He was right behind us at Okayama, but I had more seat time there, more practice. Was a little bit more prepared. So hopefully we could have been, somewhere around the 14 dead, the 14.5, somewhere in this group. So instead of starting 6th or 7th, we're going to start, looks like about 13th maybe. So a little bit more work to do. Again, I don't know how many HPDs exactly we have, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. But Samuel's ahead of us, so 17, we're going to be starting about 14th or so. So just survival the first couple corners as people are clicking through their laps. It looks like there are actually 3 Ford GTs, which is cool. Mike Swenson, we've raced with him a lot in PCC. Good to see him. Hope he's well. Felipe, we've raced with him as well in PCC and other stuff. Brian Mulder used to be a Jeddah guy. That I don't know if he was a regular, but I've seen him in Jeddah before. That's cool. See some names we haven't seen in a little while. Crikey. All right. Less than a minute. A couple people still finishing laps or just not understanding the blue button or whatever. But that's all right. Zach's still out there lapping 5x. 5x for Ryan, 5x for Seth as well, 5x for Chris. So a lot off tracks, maybe a spin or two. That's okay. Coming from deep. Wyatt with a flyer of a Q lap wins the pole by about 5.5 tenths. Over the two guys at 12.5 and that 13.7 for Gabe, which I think is probably a pretty solid lap. So we are ready on the grid. I think we have a full pace lap here. We do indeed. So obviously we'll uncheck everything. If we die, we're not going to be getting tires. We're just going to be trying to repair damage, get back out and finish this thing. Pretty low SF, but again, single split 28 cars total. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get up into single digits for a finish. If we can finish somewhere up there about, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, I think that would be
doomed us all.
a good finish from back here. So
You're only
see what we can do.
For what? I'm the only person that can crash here, so you're good.
Starting 14th. Of, I believe, looks like 18 of us. So. Nope, Zach did register a lap, so
Who the
17.
hell are me, Chris, John, 2?
What does the fuel dial setting do?
The what?
It takes away fuel. You do not want to move it from 8.
Hey, thanks very much.
Somehow we're using fuel.
How does it take away fuel? Like, the drop it or something?
Changes your engine map like IndyCar.
Okay.
And is the lower traction control setting the less traction control?
Why are we asking these
Yeah.
things on the grid? I'm sorry, but first of all, it tells you in the garage, just don't touch it if you're around the base set, and then, that should be that.
Thank you very much.
Wait, are we supposed to drive off and run something's going on right now?
I don't know what's going on there with the one guy who was off track.
Yes, you follow the pace car.
So again, tires are going to cool off here on this full pace lap. Got to be careful over 2 or 3 to get some temp back in the rear tires especially, and then
Sorry about that wide swing.
see if we can pick a couple off here. Oh, yikes, we're just stopping, I guess. Okay. So yeah, like I said, top 9 is kind of the goal here. Single digit finish would do me well. Top half, I think we're, like I said, the 7th HPD out of 17, I believe. So 9th won't be too bad of an iRacing day and SR day. And I'm still mystified by the Q lap with the wall hit. I thought we were okay, but obviously the second lap was going to be the fast one if we nailed it. We blew that regardless by whatever happened. I think it would have disqualified both laps for some reason with that wall hit, because we definitely hit it after the line. But no matter, what's done is done. We can only salvage what we can here from this. Problem is we're going to start basically entering the final corner, which is a pretty tricky spot to be, so it's going to be tough. We have to be careful. Beware of mistakes, lockups, wheel spin, etc. But thank you all for coming. Without further ado, 30 minutes here in the HPD, week 12. It's the finale of the season. Let's do it. So tough to go around the outside there. Couldn't manage it, but we did sneak up the inside for turn 2. One off in the dirt. Don't come back. Kill me, please. Thank you. Not exactly sure where we're going to be able to pass. We're on high downforce, so it's going to make it a little bit tricky to find runs.
You doing this, Brian?
He's doing it. Back off early here for the corkscrew first time. We're not going anywhere. There wasn't space to go. Spinner behind us. Over broke on the entry. Gotten a couple spots at least, so there's that. There's a passing zone here into this last corner, but not a great one. Almost
Yeah, that was a
contact
good
ahead.
battle to watch.
Might have cost us some time, but we're fine.
Sorry.
Ah, we're fine.
Already up to 10th, so great start. Oh, I followed him right off. I did the same thing he did ahead of me. Oh, we're going to get hit. Let's just try and lock the brakes. Guy ahead of me made a mistake there. And I followed him right off there, so. Not ideal. We're going to struggle now. Long way to go. Climb back. I followed you right into that, Zach. Damn.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting the hang of this car a little bit more than I thought I needed to.
No, it's all good. I was just watching you slide the rear and did the same thing. Alright, well, we had a great first lap. We're up to 10th. We were going to take 9th when he spun out, but we followed him, so we got reset. Picked up the 2X, which obviously is not ideal. We charge again. We come back. I think there will be more spins. I think there will be more incidents to avoid.
Oh no.
I still think we have decent pace, so see how far we can charge back through. Did have a little bit of contact on the left rear, not sure where that was from, which car hit us, but hopefully they're okay. Apologies for that. Alright, should be about 13th, 14th here. 13th, so can still see 10th. These guys are racing pretty hard. Got a good run off of there though. That's another spot picked off. Let's not spin as past this guy this time, hopefully. So I really spun out of about 8th place there.
forgot to drive this car.
Thought we need to catch up to you.
There he goes. He must be on the lower downforce setting. Not understanding that you gotta run higher here because there aren't really any straightaways, if any, that are really passing zones even. So make your lap time under braking and cornering here, not straightaways, which is why it's a good track for like BCC. Regardless, all right, we're up to 11th again. We can still get 9th as he right up ahead of us. So. Just gotta be patient with this. Smart, precise. I think we can run at least one of these guys down. Samuel looks to be decently fast, but we already passed William once, so I think we can probably fight up through there. And then we'll have to see if we can get any further up from that. Unfortunate, but again, I can live with my own mistake any day, so something I did to myself, so we can live with that. We just gotta rebound. So. No idea if it's better to use 3rd or 4th through the kink there. Maybe I should have ran some practice because this is a pretty fun combo. I think we could have found a little bit more pace out of this if we just had some practice time beforehand. But I don't know what this is about, but we'll try to maximize it. A little bit conservative braking into 1 there for William. A nice toe down the front. See if we can look at a spot here. Samuel looks to be roughly the same pace, maybe a little bit faster than we are. We're a little bit of traffic here again. He's cooking along pretty well ahead. Not really catching Adrian for 8th either, so we'll try 4th through here, seem to survive. William really chucked it in there that time, but made it, so.
What the hell was that, dog? Julio, that's not how you pass. You dive bomb there somehow?
Raced with Williams some, I
Get your
recall
ass back
maybe at
here. I'm gonna
Spa
pass you
earlier in the
again.
season. We had a good battle with him, so probably roughly similar pace, being held up a little bit, nothing crazy, so not worth me getting upset over. Not gonna dive bomb or anything. Cool to ride here and make some laps until he makes a mistake or we find some pace or something, but we're hanging on okay. Again, this is the final week of the season now. It started week 12. We have run, I think, 9 weeks of this now. This is our 9th week, so run full season points participation, as we did in the C Streeters, Global, and I think that might be it for non-rookie series. We also ran rookie street stock, dirt and asphalt, and oh yikes, street stocks, dirt and asphalt, and rookie rallycross speed of light. So might be doing some minor damage there on the left front, similar to what we saw at Nürburgring earlier in the season, but still okay. But I think by the time you'll see this, I've already made a video on kind of how Season 1 went 2024, all the things we accomplished, and the iRacing record that I set, so go back and watch that one if it's already up, which I believe it will be. So starting to close on
Sorry for it,
Adrian a little bit
I
now.
just text Lee as a good.
Not sure if he's in a battle or not. We'll have to look here. Nope, not really close to Tanner, so.
Sorry, Chris, I didn't know if I was supposed to do it in that corner or not.
No, you're good. You're good, dude. Don't worry.
Something tells me we're doing some left front damage.
I wasn't sure if I should have stayed on the racing line or let you through.
Nah. You're racing your own race. I have to get past you.
Got a spinning GTE, or 3, whatever they are. GT1.
That's enough. Thank you.
Looks like he saved it though. Williams starting to blink a little bit in front of us. Not ideal. Brakes so much for this last corner, so could be a passing zone if we ever get close enough there. Zach's had the toe, but we were already ahead of him. Trying to cut back for a tighter exit there after the wide entry. Got a little bit too tight on the curb, but we weren't going anywhere anyways. He didn't slip, so. Got a little bit of a run here on the GT1. Problem with the GT1s is they're actually pretty fast in a straight line, at least relative to us. Roughly the same speed. We're a little bit faster, especially in the draft, but with the high downforce that we're running here, we're probably actually not that much faster than a GT1 on a straightaway, so making all your time in the brake zones.
Sorry, I lost 4 speed back. I don't know what just happened.
So we're close here. all up over him. Didn't want to hit him though, so. Try to carry it around the outside. Looks like we're going to do it, so very difficult pass there, but we were able to make it around the top. Turn 1 and 2. I guess technically turn 2, the Andretti hairpin. We get past William, that's a spot up, that's P10. He's going to come fight back, obviously, with the toe, but... Oh, a lot of spinners ahead. GT traffic, it looks like that's Samuel. So that'll promote us to 9th if we can survive this group of cars. That's a cluster ahead of us. Cars everywhere. Wow, what a cluster this is.
Sorry, Liam. I know that was a weird spot. I just didn't want to come back over on you.
Yeah, all good.
Ryan there exiting. A little bit of a trap there for William behind in some of these cars. We'll get by our buddy Mike in the turn 1. Hey, what's up, Mike? Alright, see if we can run down Adrian now. So up to 9th, 2 spots that lap to pass on William in turn 1 and 2 or whatever, and then the unfortunate spin for the 7 car. But we'll take the spot. I think that we can catch. We made up some good ground on both Adrian and Tanner there in the traffic. And I guess put a little bit of a gap on William behind us. So now we'll see if we can put some laps together, make up any time on them straight up. And we have some tire grip, some tire heat. Push a little bit more, not too crazy, but obviously don't want to have another spin or an accident. But all right, so we have a spinner there with Zach again. I think he needs to change his traction control. We have some good ground even with the traffic there. We've actually made up some good ground in the traffic on Kevin as well up in 6th. You can see him about 8 seconds ahead. That was my best lap of the day, actually. There we go. Some more of the pace.
Sorry, I'm more of a liability than I thought I was going to be, guys. I hope I didn't wreck anybody's races.
All I'll say, Zach, is that's why they have practice sessions.
Thank you.
Made up good ground this lap. Lost a little ground in the corkscrew, about 10th. Really good lap there. 6/10 better is going to be a 13.8. So we have a lot of ground on the cars ahead. Deep in the turn 1. Try to cut back. Only lost about 10th there after we had the nicer exit. Definitely found some more speed with some tire heat once we got through William. Obviously the cars ahead are still pretty quick, but if we can get some good laps together, it could still be 7th place. Just gotta not make mistakes, still got half the race left, fortunately. Spinner ahead. Thanks to Adrian for holding his brakes. That's really classy. Love when guys have good racecraft, but unfortunate for the spin for him, obviously. Hope he's able to get back going. Looks like he will behind us, about 4 seconds back with William. So, up to 8th. Now we try to run down Mr. Tanner. A little bit easier said than done. They always get harder the higher you get up. And we got gotta stop making mistakes, locking
Why
up
would
these
you
heavy
send it
brake
there?
zones. This lap gap 3.7 and 7.7, the two ahead. Keep an eye on that as we go.
You guys are really smart.
Spinner ahead here for Reese somewhere. Hopefully he's off track. It looks like he is. Adam had an issue there from 4th place.
Talking about me, Ellis?
All three of you guys. Like, why would you pass me there?
Because you were holding up 4 prototypes for over half a lap. By the way, brake pedal's a big one in the middle, bud.
2-second gain on that Tanner that time.
Sorry about the half end into turn 1, Ryan.
Adam had the toe, so that makes us 7th. This is Val for 6th. Did also gain a little bit of time
So is
on.
this guy holding you up too, Michael, or what? I don't understand.
Liam, you're all good.
Come on, HPDs, you got to go around the...
Just for you, Ellis, I passed him in the same place.
Another HPD there had a
And
crash.
look what happened to him.
That promoted us.
That wasn't me.
They're wrecking everywhere, dropping like flies again. This is a very tricky place for traffic, but you still can't just drive through.
You're pretty brain dead, bro.
Made good ground again here this lap, over a second. It's Gabe there that time, unfortunately, so we're up to P6.
How is him getting wrecked my fault?
Big rear tire slide there, spun in big time.
Bro, guys, it has nothing to do with you.
Whoever that GT1 was, you need to check the mirror before you move over.
You guys did not crash. That's okay.
Kevin lost some time there with Ellis. Find a way past this guy. Here's not the place. Tried to get him to make a mistake there, he did not. Ellis spun there. Try to get a good exit out of here, which we do. Get a good toe down towards turn 1.
Kevin, it's yours going into 1.
Go up the inside, late brake. Slide the front tires just a little bit. We'll make the pass up to P5. We'd love to see it. All right, let's go hunt down Kevin. He's only a couple seconds ahead after some of this traffic. Wrong gear right there for me.
No
All right.
problem.
We can do this. We can catch him. We got time. That was my goal where I wanted to be. I think we could have qualified up here, and obviously the front 3 are gone, so this would be... It's an amazing result regardless after the lap 2 spin or whatever that was, but still.
Yes, sir.
Liam's had some kind of issue there. Or GT1 spins, don't rejoin there, my guy. Saw us coming, thankfully. Alright, Liam has had some kind of issue and some kind of damage. He's only 4 seconds up the road as well, and maybe slow. So this could be interesting here at the end. What do we got, about 8 minutes left? 9 minutes? So plenty of time. If he's slow, though, this could be interesting. Obviously, we gotta catch and pass them all, but... Gonna catch Chris in a really bad place here. Felipe down to turn 1 or in turn 1. Nope, they get stuck behind again. My God, you can't just stop in the corner exit and pull over and let me go. It doesn't work like that.
I know, I was having trouble with the broken car from the last time I got hit. I apologize.
Right. Tanner, take the inside.
Well, that sucked. Hopefully it'll damage it too bad. Felt like in that code, but again, obviously another 2x. Kevin's gonna get checked up in this traffic here.
Julio, just hold your
nice
line
run.
next time. I almost just drove straight into the back of you.
Get up through there. Oh, get another 0x from the Corvette behind. That's cool.
Go on 2 rooms.
What a mess this race has become. I thought it was going to be a nice, clean, pretty chill one. Didn't end up working like that. Probably an ill-advised move there. I'm not going to be able to get the Corvette now. Try to get him on exit. Liam's pulled away through some of this traffic, so whatever damage he may have had is obviously not quite as bad as I hoped it would be. Not for his sake, obviously, but for mine. So, it's going to be me versus Kevin for this 4th place here. Tanner's still about 4 seconds behind us, so in touch if we slow each other down. Decent exit, but again, so tough to get a run. Take the dive up the inside of turn 1 or 2 or whatever number this is. Complete the pass, that's up to 4th. Great battle, great recovery drive. Now he's got to hold it together for these last few minutes. Had a couple incidents there with Felipe and whatever else happened, but 5.5 minutes, probably about 4 more laps. What a recovery drive. That was unbelievable, the kind of pace we found there once we got some tire heat. We're not anywhere near the front couple guys where we'd expect to be, but set's really good, so credit to Liam for putting together a great set this week for the community Discord. Let's not throw it away by outbraking ourselves there, Justin. Slid the fronts just a little bit. Survived, kept down the island. Probably still gonna have a couple more GT traffic cars that we'll have to work through, but hopefully there's not too much issue there. And obviously Kevin's still 5 back, so well within tow if we slip, he's going to be all over us again. We're going to have to try to find the way back past. So
Thank you.
again, a little bit deep in the one. Cover with a nice straight exit. Not the worst thing in the world to overshoot a little bit in turn one. Obviously, you don't want to overshoot a bunch.
Thanks.
So we're not going to catch Liam or any of the other top three, obviously. Still cruising, still got to put in decent laps. We're way behind Wyatt. He's put together a phenomenal race. We're over half a lap behind, so with the spin, that tells you how much time we lost and how much time we lost getting through traffic, and then obviously just how fast he is in all the front three. So still very happy with this performance, especially from where we started, how it came. I think we probably could have ran this on speed. But easier said than done. Looks like Liam's has a spin here in the final corner, so that makes it interesting. Lost about 4 seconds there. See if we can get this GT1 down to turn 1. Off turn 1. So again, I don't know if it's damage that Liam's got that he's struggling with or what's up. But unfortunately, Kevin might get caught behind another one into the kink there. He will, so he's going to lose like a second there. Might have been contact, might have just spun off, not sure. So, still 5 seconds ahead. Plenty of pace in hand for Liam. But we're doing okay. Negotiated the traffic well, survived some of the deaths that have happened. That gave us a couple easier ones. Got me down to what, 3 or 4 to go here? Maybe 3 to go. Not sure exactly where the leader is, but we might get the white flag next time. Probably not though. Downshift there, not paying attention. Head's already not in the game, so.
Thank you.
So 2 to go, did not get the white flag. Wyatt must be way, way up the road. I mean, we know he is. He's probably only about 20 or 25 seconds behind us, actually.
Thank you.
Pretty much hope we don't catch Felipe. I'm sure he's not happy with this. I feel like that was netcode off turn 1 that spun him around. And again, I don't know exactly why he braked where he did, but he's probably still not thrilled. So. Kevin's still hanging back there, about 1 second and some change behind. Stuck a little bit there, so 2 seconds behind now. We are going to catch Felipe though. White flag. Credit 1 bank, all the usual. As usual, we'll try not to impact this battle for second in the GTs in front of us if we can help it. patient. And we can't afford to be patient here, so. Get a nice run off the kink here and get to forward. A big slide for him there. Almost a disaster. Oofty. We were able to get by it though. Kevin had to do it in the corkscrew, so still safe from that. Good race, everyone. That was a blast. That was an exciting one. A lot of jam-packed adventure in there. But we'll come around the final corner. Take a 4th place from 14th on the grid. Somehow, not sure how. Got a 4X with the self-spin and then the contact with Adrian, or not Adrian, excuse me, Felipe.
Good race.
Take the 4th place all day, every day.
Why would you stop there?
Tough break in traffic there, Liam. What happened?
I tried to pass a GT1, and then he tried to pass the Ford in front of him and moved over into me.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
I tried to pass a GT1, and then he tried to pass GT2 and moved over into me.
Just ran out of racetrack, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I locked up the rears going into the corkscrew. I didn't realize how sensitive these tires were. I don't race this car very often. And coming down the hill, I had no grip. She just went
Is this the
around on
one?
me. It was pretty
I think it is.
unexpected.
Yeah, I saw it in the rearview mirror. I was like, well, is he going to save it? And then I saw you cut it. I was like, aw, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, if they were hot before I started sliding, they were absolutely cooking. So I saved it a little bit, and then when I was coming back around, it just snapped the other way. And it was all over. Good racing though, first lap. Thanks for keeping it clean.
Always try to.
So, one of those deals. I was not on throttle here when we touched him. I mean, we were actually on the brakes a little bit to try to not touch him. Just, it's just one of those deals. You're waiting. I guess I didn't want to talk about it. You're waiting. I mean, we got just enough throttle to roll. Essentially, we're off throttle completely here, and he's already been net coded and spun. And I'm expecting him to accelerate off the corner, which is why I'm on throttle right here. So just part of that deal. And at this point, again, he's already spun. I'm back to full throttle. So I think it was just an incident of him trying to let me go and be courteous, and I was in a hurry trying to catch Kevin up ahead. And we just kind of came together, and netcode took care of the rest. So unfortunate. I don't like it. So apologies to him. Let's go see what happened on lap 2 in turn 1, and then we'll hop out here real quick. See the results. Lap 2. I mean, we had a great first lap. 14th to 10th, we made up a lot of ground. Just in turn 1, following 28 car ahead. See him start to lose the rear and just did the same thing. Just over-rotated and spun out. Actually, I wasn't touched. I thought that this contact I heard for the 6 car was me. It was not me that was touched, actually. So, or at least it wasn't body-on-body contact. It may have been net code, but that's part of it. 4X is not ideal, obviously, but again, that happens too, and we survived, so that's better than we've had some races recently. So, see what the stats look like. 53 ironing, back up towards 50 or 2100, excuse me. We've had a rough couple of weeks in the Cadillac, especially, and technically we gained SR, so that's good. Didn't want to lose too much of that. Brian gets 11 at his 5300. Liam and Wyatt much quicker than we were, but we managed a 13.8. I don't think anybody else was sub 14. Gabe ran one. He's the one that had the issue with traffic, I believe, and he ran a 13.9 or 13.9. I know what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. So we were one of a couple of cars. Adam as well ran a 13.9. So we had the 4th best lap. So I guess we could have finished here on pace if we hadn't won the ball on the Q lap. So it's part of the deal. We'll take that. Exciting race. Obviously, we'd drive from the back to the front twice, really. I mean, the first lap, obviously, we gained 4. Then we lost about, 5, 6, and then gained all the way back up to 4th. So not a podium, but we get top 5. Great recovery drive from the back of the grid, and we'll take that every day. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't mind me saying that from iRacing. Needs to be obviously 2 NASCAR Dirt Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. We will call it there and see how that one shakes out and move on to the rest of the week. So that's going to be it. Thank you for always watching, and until next time, bye-bye.